Hi everyone, I am Kihiru and today we are playing Skywrath Mage on the mid. And I didn't pick Skywrath Mage at first. I randomed Vengeful Spirit and I was the first one as usual. I right on the beginning I just random. I like to do this on all pick on pub games because then all my allies, will see which hero I will be playing. And if it's a support, I play support. If it's a mid, I play mid. But in this case, no one picked a mid hero, a typical mid hero, and no one wanted to go mid. So I swapped with Skywrath Mage, and I went mid with him. And I think this is really interesting. This game will be interesting for you to see because I really believe, even though on this patch Skywrath Mage got a big nerf, his ulti now duration it's longer, so it's the same damage but spread out through a long period of time, a longer period of time. And his concussive shot. I don't know how to say that, but I believe his concussive shot now is disjointable. Okay, you can dodge it. Before you couldn't dodge this. You still cannot dodge the Arcane Bolt, which I thank the Lord, okay? Because I really love Skywrath Mage. It's one of the most fun heroes for me to play with. I'm really crazy about him right now, and as you can see, I'm just owning the mid lane. It's really hard to lane on the mid against the Skywrath Mage because he will just spam you, and because I had the random this is all pick, but I random, so you get a bonus gold. So I just went for the magic bottle right away. I told you guys on the last video that I wasn't doing this again, but on this case with Skywrath Mage, I think it's really worth it because you just spam that Arcane Bolt and you own the lane. As you can see, the Ember Spirit cannot even come close. I'm going to get the 2-minute rune on top, which I'm happy about. So regeneration, it's the best rune for Skywrath Mage. And I'm gonna skill the Arcane Bolt first and then the concussive shot. So Arcane Bolt is so good because it has a really low cooldown. On level 4, you can spam this every 2 seconds, so it's really strong, and it scales really good as well because even though you see the base damage is 120 on level 4, that's not too much, but it has an intelligence damage multiplier of 1.6. so as long as you get those items that gives you intelligence, this will give you a lot more damage. So it's a really crazy skill. Here I'm just harassing him a bit, making him go back. Like I said in my Ember Spirit video, for you to win against the Ember Spirit lane, you just have to right click him down, because as you can see, Ember Spirit will be always in this lane near death. Okay, even though he has a bottle and stuff like that. I think he only has a bottle too. Yes, he did the same as me, which I think is not too good because as you can see, I'm just bursting him down. And I don't even have any stat item yet, and I will have. And this lane I'm just farming to my heart content and almost zoning him out. Okay, so here I'm a bit aggressive, I don't want to get that burning damage from his Flaming Guard, so I just back down a bit, but I still have 2 charges on my bottle and I will be fully healed in just a moment. And we are closing to the 4-minute mark, so I just harass him a bit, and now I think I'm going straight for the rune, or at least I should. But here I see him going for the rune. I think this is gonna be I just go for the slow, I still get the rune, and I believe this is what saved me because I'm just spamming the bottle so I don't die to the and I wasn't even seeing my HP there. Well, you can see here, but was really close. Okay, maybe I was a bit greedy there, but I just figured I have some bottle charges. Even though the flaming guard can cancel your the regeneration, it still did a bit. Okay, don't be afraid to do this, or better yet, do this. Okay, if you're gonna die, at least try to get that 10 HP that this will heal you. Even though it won't be much, it will be enough for you not to die. So as you can see, I already got my I think it's the null talisman and some boots coming my way, so this is it's going really good. And as you can see, I'm just owning the mid lane with Skywrath Mage. Normally you see Skywrath Mage has a support role, and that's okay. He can be really good as a support too, but as a mid laner, I believe he crushes people. Okay, so you see this Lina, she can't even come close to me. She traded. The Ember Spirit was having having a really hard time here on the mid, so he just went top and traded the mid lane with Lina. They figured Lina could deal with me a bit better. So yeah, so I believe that this is a really interesting gameplay. This game will be really hard, and you will see. The bot lane has a Kihiru and a Bristol, and those guys really had a hard time there. They lost their lane hard. So I have a haste rune. I just go for this kill. With the haste rune, you can just be a bit more aggressive because no one can escape you. You can just right click him and burst him down, and of course if things get a bit ugly, you just run away. Okay, so here you see the Bristleback and the Kihiru are really having a bad time. Maybe I should have gone there to help them out more often. I'm thinking about it right now, I believe, and I'm going for it, I believe too. Yes. So I see they don't back down, even though this area, it's really obvious that they could have a ward there. But they are holding their ground, and I just figured, okay, I can have this. The Invoker, maybe my ulti wasn't too good there, but I still got the guy, so I was happy with that. And now I don't have any more mana. But at least we got the Invoker. This was a really strange lane, Invoker and Timbersaw, but you know, maybe the Invoker is playing a support role, and you know, most people will say that Invoker as a support isn't that good or something like that. I think it's awesome because he has everything a support needs to have. He has escape skills, he have disables, well, not quite disables, but he has the cold snap, okay, and he has the EMP, which will drain your enemy's mana, and the tornado, okay, so tornado is a kind of a disable. He can initiate, so and you know, if to scout and to put wards, he can just go invisible. So I think that Invoker as a support, it's kind of an interesting idea, okay, if you play good with Invoker, of course. So I could have stayed invisible there, but I really want my mana up, and I see this. I was a bit sad here because this Lina, as you will see, she will juke me off, and I won't be able to. She has a bottle, so yeah. Yeah, so now I just have to disengage because you don't want to pursue for that long in that kind of area of the map, because they can just TP in and counter gank, and I will just feed. So don't be over aggressive, and stay a bit be a bit safe, okay? So I just TP to the base. As a Skywrath Mage, this is really common. You can just TP to the base when you have no mana, because when you have no mana with Skywrath Mage, you won't do anything. He really is skill dependent, okay? He needs to get those powers off. I see the Kihiru here again on the really difficult position. I TP'd to the mid lane, but I should have TP'd to the tier 2 bot tower, but yeah, and they're all on the bot lane. These guys really 5-manned a lot, okay? They really wanted to get this bottom tower, and they got it eventually. So as you can see, I like to have just one. Oh yeah, this was really bad. I shouldn't be there at all, okay? I knew that all their heroes besides Ember Spirit were missing, so there are 4 heroes on the bot, and I was just on top of them. And Skywrath Mage is really squishy, and you don't want to be in the middle of too many enemy heroes. You just want to, you know, be a bit far away and spam your powers. And they are really pressuring this bottom lane. And now I'm telling my allies that we really need to 5-man this thing, okay? We really need to go on the bottom lane and just be as a 5 and stop this aggression, okay? Because if we do this, we can get a lot of kills. I already got 2 here, as you could see, on the Lina and Spirit Breaker. The Invoker has invisibility and no one has detection yet. And I believe I still get this Timbersaw. Skywrath Mage is really good against Timbersaw because of the silence. Timbersaw, it's really dependent as well on his skills, and if he's silenced, he won't do anything, and you can just burst him down. So on my skill build, I like to upgrade Arcane Bolt as fast as I can. Okay, of course on level 6 I always get my my ulti, but this is the backbone of Skywrath Mage, the Arcane Bolt, okay? It's what makes him so scary, because he will just spam it. It doesn't cost too much mana and does a lot of damage, okay? Then, depending on the game, I like to up this, the Ancient Seal, or the Concussive Shot, because now the Concussive Shot will, you know, on the before this patch it would do 45% slow always. Now it's scaling from 30% to 45%. So the slow, it's good. It's something that you will want because of your ulti. Okay, your ulti area is really small. It's a really big. So here I see these. I was invisible and I see this Timbersaw out of position, and I figure I just burst him down. Yeah, so easy kill there. And I have to go to the base, as you can see, because I cannot do anything. I won't be useful if I don't have any mana. So I don't TP to the base, I go there just by walking, and then I will be able to TP to the bot lane. So these guys are really 5-manning on the bot for some reason, but I kind of think, I kind of understand why, because they really crushed the bot lane. Let's see, so the Bristle is 0-5 and the Kihiru is 1-6 right now. So these guys just figure this is their weak spot, we're just gonna pressure it. And that's a good good decision on their part. Here I got 2 greedy. Is one of those things that you see someone dying and you just think, yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kill, and I ended up giving my dominating streak. This was really bad. So as I was saying, the Concussive Shot, I like to get at least 2 levels. I think I will max my Ancient Seal, and it's okay, you know. 40% to 45% is not that good, you know. You could argue that it's a bit more damage, 60 to 120. That's why I like to get 2 points on the concussive shot, because suddenly it doubles the damage. Level 3 it's not that much, but from level 1 to level 2 it's 60 to 120, so it doubles the damage. We still get the Invoker here, and I was trying to get this Lina, but this Lina player was playing really good, I believe, and she really juked out of really bad spots loads of times. I want to scare this Kihiru off. He could pursue that this Spirit Breaker off. The Kihiru just killed himself there, and I have to go back. I believe as you can see, my TP is on cooldown. I don't have any charges on my bottle, and I just figured, yeah, these guys are going to kill me. I don't even have these trees to juke around. They destroy the trees because of Timbersaw, and yes, I died again. So this game, man, is really difficult, but it's something that you have to deal with. It's something that will happen in the pub games. As I said on my previous video, this video is all about surviving the pub games. It's all about showing you guys how you can go around the difficulties that often happen in the pub games. So in this pub game we had a safe lane Bristol Kihiru, which is already odd, you know. Maybe we should have had a safe lane Sven, because it's a lot more important to farm the Sven. So these guys are really aggressive. They really are non-stop aggressive here. I whiffed almost completely my my ultimate. I still got a kill here, but you saw I used my Yule Scepter to dodge a bit of damage there, and I still got the Timbersaw. But we are really in a bad spot. These guys are really aggressive. They are 5-manning on the bot non-stop, and we are not being able to respond to it, okay? And mostly because the Kihiru, well, not Kihiru, but the Bristleback is really underfarmed. Well, he did a nice play here, at least. But let's see the Bristleback items. So he has almost nothing. Boots, Magic's one, Ring of Basilos, and that's it. He's really squishy right now compared to the items that, I don't know, let's see the Timbersaw. Timbersaw, it's really far ahead in comparison, okay? He's going for the what is called the thing? I need to go to the free camera to just see what's the name of the... I will find it. Hood of Defiance. So Bristleback is going for the Hood of Defiance, and it's really close to it. Okay, so we lost a bit of action here, so I'm just going to go back. So we don't miss a thing. We really want to see the reactions that me and my team will have. So they are going to pressure this mid lane, and I show up to defend it. As you can see, I have dusts because I don't want that. Yeah, this was a bit misplayed on my part. I used the Yule Scepter on the Spirit Breaker, but it didn't really save me, but at least my allies saved me, okay? The guys, the Kihiru and the Vengeful Spirit, got me out of this really awkward position that I got myself into. And I say this because I saw Lina, I saw the opportunity, but I knew that there was a Spirit Breaker. So if I started to be really aggressive towards Lina, because I thought I could have burst her down, but I should have predicted that the the Spirit Breaker would react immediately. So now I get the Blink Dagger, and this is really good because I jump on top of this guy and I just burst him down. Just that easy, okay? I love, when I play Skywrath Mage as a core hero, I just love the Blink Dagger, okay? It's really good. So right now I was thinking I cannot tank this, I cannot be low HP because the Spirit Breaker will charge me, and I'm just healing up because I'm expecting him to charge me. And here he is, and just now that he would use his ulti, I use the Eel Scepter, so I interrupt his ulti and I silence him and I get the kill. So this is how you deal with a Spirit Breaker, because Spirit Breaker could be a really good counter to Skywrath Mage, but if you have a Eel Scepter, that's why I went Eel Scepter. You can just use it on yourself to dodge that Spirit Breaker ulti, because it's gonna have casting time. It has a casting time, and yeah. So here we got the Timber Saw, but my team is really low HP right now, and this Bristol is too aggressive for his low farm. Let's see the net worth, to see where they're at now. So the Bristol and the Kihiru are on the bottom of the food chain right now. I'm on the top, but you cannot do miracles. Even though you can play really good with a hero, it's really hard to win a game where your enemies got such a good lane, and I whiffed my ulti here. I really played bad here, and I'm gonna die. I even tried to get a kill, but no, it's too late. So much action in this game. It's giving me a hard time to just explaining all of it. So let's just finish the discussion about the Skywrath Mage skills. So I like to have this on level 2 because it will double the damage from 60 to 120. So it's like sending 2 concussive shots in a row. But the slow increase, it's really bad right now. It's just 5% every level, and the duration is constant. It's always 4 seconds. So one skill point on this early on, I think it's mandatory, but more than that, it's up to your discretion, okay? Because the Ancient Seal is really good. It's a silence, okay, but also increase the magic damage that the enemy hero where you cast this on will receive. So a bit more of action right here. I'm trying to get here as soon as possible, and here I am. I just silence this Timber Saw and I burst him down. Every player on their team is dying, but I have no vision. I don't know where they're going. I just want this Spirit Breaker because he's really giving me a hard time. But I believe that it was not a good choice, but still I think I get him just because of the Blink Dagger. This is why Blink Dagger is so strong on Skywrath Mage. You just can go after people and burst them down. It's really easy to do so. He doesn't need much more items than a blink and what's this called, the Ghost Scepter. Okay, the Ghost Scepter will be really important now. Well, think of it like Doom, okay? If you have a Blink Dagger on Doom, which is really good, it's like you have almost a way to counter a particular hero, okay? So what you do with Doom is blink in, Doom that hero that is really important to silence, to Doom, and that's it. So with Skywrath Mage is mostly the same thing. You blink in, you do the Ancient Seal on the strategic hero that you want to, and then suddenly they won't be able to do anything, and every skill that you have, its magic damage will be amplified by 45%. Like now, this Invoker, I use the Yule Scepter on Timbersaw because I don't want this guy to be really aggressive. I don't know if my usage of the Ghost Scepter here was the right one, because Timbersaw does a lot of magic damage, and even though he cannot right click me, his skills will be amplified. And right now I'm gonna die to the Spirit Breaker. Yeah, so their team from now on will be focusing me. I am the high priority target on my enemy team. As you can see, we can see here the stats. I'm 17-6. Everyone else on my team, except for the Vengeful Spirit, is on a negative stat. And these Bristol and Kihiru are really having a rough time. So I look at their team. They have Invoker, Timbersaw, Lina, Ember, and Spirit Breaker, and I just say to myself, screw it, I have to go BKB. Okay, even Spirit Breaker, almost all of his damage is magical damage. Okay, yeah, this Sven stayed too long here. He's gonna die. Poor guy. This team, man, they really are 5-manning. They are just going, as in this case, 4-manning. Okay, the Ember Spirit must be outside their group. They must be like a 4-man group, and they are really aggressive, which is really fun. Okay, that's why I like this game so much, because a lot of action. We had to deal with so many things. Even though I could have complained, you know, about my bottom lane, I didn't say anything to Bristol or Kihiru. I just said to them that some things that maybe could have helped them, you know, some items they could go or go back in some situations, but I never flame my allies. Now I get this Spirit Breaker because he's the one that is getting me bursted down. Maybe I should be paying attention to the team fight of my allies. 3 of my allies died, but now I can just pick everyone off because they're low HP and they used everything. And yes, only Ember Spirit is alive, and it's because he's on the other lane farming other things. So finally I get my BKB, and as I was saying, I should have denied that tower. It's in denied range, but for some reason I didn't saw it. Now I have my BKB, and you know, even Spirit Breaker is good to have a BKB against, because you know, the bash will still go through the stun actually, but the damage won't because it's magical damage. So right now I'm deciding what is the next item, and I'm figuring I'm really squishy. I need to go for a tank item, and maybe this is a mistake, but I believe I went for Eye of Skadi right now, because it will give me the tankiness, it will give me the extra mana, and the buff, the passive, it's really good. So right now I did a big mistake. I blinked into an area I didn't have any vision. I figured I had this Lina really easy, but suddenly I'm surrounded by 3 heroes, and I just die. And this Bristle has no way to turn this around. Yeah, I was really sad. I didn't even pop my BKB. Maybe if I had, I could have done more, but yeah. This is my biggest mistake in this game, and I threw a lot of my advantage away because of this lack of vision. It's not my support's fault, because if I have no vision, I shouldn't go there. I just shouldn't, you know. Of course, it would help to have some vision, but in the place where I blinked in, normally you don't have any vision anyway, so. And we have the vision, we have wards up on our jungle and on the Roche pit, and even on the top rune. So I have nothing to complain about on my supports on this game. I think Kihiru died a lot, but he at least went for the he really tried to help his team. He bought a lot of wards along with our Vengeful Spirit. But the game is hard, guys. You know, this Ember was... I shut down Ember so hard, and now he's just coming back because his team is making the space for him to be to farm and to get the items that he needs. So here I see these guys here. I silenced the Invoker because that ulti, man. It's painful to see the replay and just see me with these kind of ultis. I figured the Timbersaw, it's kind of my teammates dealt with him. Right now the Spirit Breaker is really scary because he has a BKB, and against a Skywrath Mage, all you need is a BKB, okay? And this is another disastrous bet, okay? English, guys. I think it's getting better. Finally, Lina gets what she deserves. Well, yeah. So, and I didn't talk about the Skywrath Mage ulti, Mystic Flare. On the previous patch, it was only 2 seconds duration. So for 2 seconds, you could burst down a hero in an area of 170s, which is really small. It's like this, okay? It's really small, and you give a burst level 3, of course, of 1,400 damage, which is a lot. But right now it's not as good, but I believe that Skywrath Mage is still really strong. As you can see in this game, I'm really doing some work. We can see here on the, or here, okay, 2186. So, wow, this is really funny. So, everyone on their team is doing better, but suddenly I'm on the top, which I'm really proud of. But it's a hard game. I was really frustrated with this game because I think I was doing really good work. Well, of course, I did a lot of mistakes. This was a really big mistake on Kihiru. He just went there invisible with the courier. Be careful with the courier, guys. Okay. And suddenly my allies decided they wanted to fight here for some reason. Finally I popped my BKB. I believe I still get this Skywrath Mage. I don't Skywrath Mage, the Ember Spirit. No, I didn't. Yeah, I used my Eel Scepter here on Timbersaw, so I could just get away. That was a good Sunstrike from Invoker, almost on the spot, but I still got away. It wouldn't kill me anyways. So we didn't have any vision there, and my allies just went for a team fight, and just 2 allies. So it's these kind of bad decisions that you need to be careful, okay? Like right now I don't have any vision. I just give a bit of a rest to this guy. I could have pursued, but you see Ember is coming, and I was able to dodge almost everything. My ultis, guys. And suddenly this guy goes away. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. A lot of action on this game. So I popped my BKB. I think I really played this bad because you saw I was just standing around there for a second doing nothing. But at least we got the Ember. But everyone else, it's going down. And Yeah, guys, this is going really bad. But you at least you can see how strong Skywrath Mage can be as a mid player. Okay, he can really be strong, and even though everyone on their team is more farmed than us, I believe. No, not everyone. So Invoker is more farmed than me, but they're really far ahead. We can see here on the gold. Yeah, 1002, no, 12,000 gold more than us. So that's really big advantage for them. Okay, so right now, what I think I did was just try to pick heroes. Okay, even though they are always together, which is something that it's difficult to play against as a Skywrath Mage, because he's really good 1-against-1, but in team fights, you know, it will be hard. Not because he's a bad teamfight hero. No, he's a good teamfight hero. He can silence, he can burst people down, he can slow, he can do a lot of things. But they will focus on me, you know. Spirit Breaker will always charge me, will always do his ulti on me, and we have to get these pick-offs. So I didn't knew that this guy had 4 staff. So I whiffed a bit my ulti there. Right now I was able to dodge a bit of the damage, the Searing Chains from Ember Spirit, but I got killed anyways. Yeah. So this game is going really sour for us. But it's good play on their part, okay? They are playing good, they are using the aggression of their heroes, because Spirit Breaker is really aggressive, Timbersaw is a really aggressive nature hero, and Ember, it's really aggressive too. So they are exploiting their heroes and the strengths of their heroes, and I think they got the Rex here. You're gonna see Kihiru here is gonna try to do some damage, but his ulti, you will see his ulti, it's way off. Okay, so this guy, it's clearly new at playing Kihiru, but that's okay. You know, you have to try out the heroes and do stuff, and the pub games are for that. So the hero I was most sad about was the Bristleback, because we really needed a good Bristleback on this game. We needed a tank hero, a hero that would go in the middle of them and just tank damage. So I figured Lina was done for, so I go just for the Ember, I silence him. My camera, it's a bit off, okay? I still did all the things that I needed to do on that on this team fight, but you need to center your camera better, okay? I really did a bad work on my camera there, but I was focusing on what I was supposed to do. I didn't have to see it. I knew that I just threw my ultimate on that area. I threw my concussive shot. I spammed my Arcane Bolt, and we got the free kills. Although I didn't do anything on the Lina kill, but on the other 2 I did. It's really important to silence Ember Spirit, because then he cannot teleport into a remnant, fire remnant. Right now I was this was really bad. I didn't know he had an arcade. This is why you should always check your enemy. I whiffed my ulti there, and now he's just going to go invis. Yeah, and I realize he's invisible, and I'm just like, oh no, this is really bad. Spirit Breaker is gonna charge me. I really have to get out of here. I don't have a TP, but I really need to get back, get to my tower at least. I tried to use the Yule Scepter on him. He used his BKB, so I used the Yule Scepter. He just backed off, I don't know why, and because of this mistake, we got him, okay? It was his mistake. I believe he could have gotten me there if he didn't run away, because he still had 1 second or 2 seconds on BKB, so I couldn't silence him, and he could got his ulti off on me. But wow, hard game, guys. And as you can see, after I got my BKB, my farm stagnated, okay? I died too many times since then. I didn't got much done, and I'm still a bit far away from my Eye of Skadi. So another misplay on my part right now, I believe, because I blink into the trees, as you could see, but my hero auto attacked. I have my auto attack on, and I still dodged a lot of things here, but I got the invoker, and we got this timber saw too. As you can see, I'm a bit, it's so many things that I have to do. I have to use my BKB, I have to use the Yule Scepter, I have to silence Invoker, I have to use the Concussive Shot ulti, I have to use my Ghost Scepter. So many things that I have to focus on, and sometimes my camera isn't on the right position, and but I still function, okay? You guys don't do this with the camera that I do. You have to center it better, so you have better vision, you know, you have more information what's going on, and you do less mistakes. But that went good for us anyways, but you know, I have my auto attack on, and I should have that off, but you know, I have my auto attack when I play Storm Spirit, because the auto attack on is really good to have with that hero on, because when you are teleporting with his ulti, he just yeah. So Yule Scepter, guys, really good against Spirit Breaker, and we have really nice pick off of 3 heroes right here, and the comeback, it's starting to look a bit possible. But yeah, as I was saying, you have to change those Dota 2 settings for the heroes you are playing. Okay, the auto attack on Skywrath Mage is not that good, because Skywrath Mage is not a right clicker. Okay, he's just a spammer. So the auto attack is not. It can give you problems like it gave me there. Suddenly, I just auto attacked some creeps, and they saw me hiding there, and I could have been in a really bad spot. But Storm Spirit, while you are teleporting with his ulti, he can auto attacks. He can auto attack, and if you have the auto attack on, he will do so if he sees an enemy hero nearby, and that's good because it gives the attack with his passive skill. So we know Invoker, it's stuck there, but I know that my ulti, it's not enough to kill him, and he's invisible. We know that he's invisible, so I just wait for another guy. So here's Ember Spirit, I've silenced him. Now I do a good ulti, and we get him easily. But now we throw the game away. This is the spot where we lose the game. We go for Roshan, and they know it. You know, this is just the Ember that is dead. The rest of the team is alive, and Invoker is right there. He can see us, and I even go for this point and give them a free kill there. This is the froze, guys. This is the froze, and at least I got my Eye of Skadi. I bought out, So when you are about to die, you can buy items so you don't lose money. Okay, if you buy the items, any items at all, you don't lose the money. And yeah, Lina got the Aegis, and this was disastrous for us. Really bad. So things are not looking good. We really needed that Aegis on Sven, and we are even going to lose our Vengeful Spirit here. Yeah. But still, I believe that we could see a Skywrath Mage mid really strong on this game. If our Bristleback got a bit more out of his lane, you know, if he could have survived. I don't know if it was his bad play or if it was our enemy teams that you know, the Invoker and the Timbersaw that play really good. Sometimes, you know, you say that, oh, you play really bad, but no, it's just that the other guys are playing really good. Okay, you have to give your enemy credit when they play good. It's not just so I see Ember Spirit coming on the bot lane, and Ember Spirit for Skywrath Mage is food. I just go there, silence him, and now easy kill. You see that damage? Skywrath Mage does so much damage, and with the items, with the Eye of Skadi, I didn't go even half mana. I still have loads of mana. I could do that again. And I'm really strong right now, but not strong enough to carry this game. Let's see here, because yeah, 617, 517, these two guys, even the Sven 912, you know, these deaths gave a lot of advantage to the Dire team. And if the game would be a bit more even, I think we would have won this really easy. As you can see, Timbersaw is food for Skywrath Mage too. The burst, I just burst him down so fast, even though I had some help from my allies. You can see that Skywrath Mage is so strong, even though he was nerfed, he's really strong. I was really sad about the nerfing of Skywrath Mage because, you know, you can counter Skywrath Mage really easily. Okay, you buy a BKB and a Blade Mail, and Skywrath Mage is countered. You know, you didn't need to nerf him to make him bad. You know, at least a lot of people were complaining that Skywrath Mage was overpowered. Okay, so this is my big mistake of this game. I see this guy and I don't have any vision. I think he's alone and I go for him in the really bad time, in a really bad spot, in the middle of their team. Okay, and this mistake is what I hope you guys to learn from. That is, you don't do this in the middle of a fog of war, especially in the middle of the mid lane. I should have waited. I just should have waited a bit more, because they are now pushing mid. They want to end the game, and I believe they will do so. And if I just waited like 5 more seconds, I would have seen their entire team, and we could have tackled their team in a different way, and maybe we could even win this team fight. So the game we lost this game because of my bad play there. I believe I still did an awesome game with Skywrath Mage. I was really sad about my mistakes and about the bottom lane, but you know, this is pub games, and these kind of things happen. I still ended up with 25, 12, 14, which is kind of okay, considering that we really had a bad bot lane, and our Sven was really punished for that. I think our Sven played okay, but he was up against Timbersaw, and the Invoker really farmed, and Delina played really good. We can see this, and you know, I think this was a good example of how to play Skywrath Mage mid. Skywrath Mage is kind of like a, you know, I like to compare him like with the puck, because you cannot carry with Skywrath Mage like you cannot carry with puck, but you can do so much. Okay, you can make kills happen, you can burst people down, and although puck doesn't have the same damage, burst damage as Skywrath Mage, um, it's really good. It's a really good mid hero. Okay, and sometimes I pick Skywrath Mage to go mid, and people start off at like, what, Skywrath Mage mid? No, no, GG and stuff like that. But I believe it's an awesome mid hero, even though he was nerfed right now, and of course he's an awesome support as well. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I was really sad about this defeat, but I believe that I still did a good job on this game. So hope you enjoyed. I upload one video every day, so don't forget to keep up with my videos and tell about your my videos to your friends. And you know, I want to get a bit more views, but you know, I'm starting. So okay, thank you very much. See you on the next video. Bye.